Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon and today we're looking at Gamers.Online. Now you might have noticed this is in a beta version. This is a website whereby you can log plays and whether or not you wish to be the best at a certain game or simply want to know compared to the rest of the world how many experience points you may have, how much you play a game, this is a great place to do so. Unlike other websites, this allows you to have tournament modes, which is coming in the future, and allows you to see compared to the rest of the world maybe your ELO, your ELO, where you rank. So what can we do? Well, let me take you through this website. Like I said, this might change whenever you happen to view the website. We can see immediately when you go to the front page of Gamers.Online. I'm just going to click that button again to show them on the front page. And now we can see some presently people online, their level. This basically means where they are and how much they've contributed to the website in terms of maybe adding their games collections and stuff like that. What also do they like? Just like board games, with PC games, do they like RPGs, that's role-playing games, mobile, console, etc. So there we go, you can find certain people based on those criteria as well and where they are in the world. Of course, you could be playing up with people in person as well. So here we go, these are the various things that they're using and various places whereby they are also playing those games and ultimately coming here to then talk about them, maybe find opponents. Okay, so here you go, I'll let you scroll this at your leisure, but yes, you can find your own events and I will be creating myself ones as well. So if you are interested in future videos relating to not just how to play and of course be used to this site, and also want to learn more, you can of course check back with myself by hitting the subscribe button, hit the notification bell with any updates, for example, something I'm about to create. So over here, I've created my profile. You can go into your dashboard. So now we're going to load up that. There's your dashboard. So right now you can see I have played Lost Ruins of Arnak, and I happen to be second in the world presently. Now, of course, again, this is a relatively new website, so I know that one of the founders, if not the founder of the website, is a big fan of Lost Ruins of Arnak. He has played more games than me, so that purely alone can give you some XP, but as you can see, things can change. Now, you might also notice various badges that you can get, so I'll let you scroll through, and of course, you can check mine as well. I have been verified, but now we're going to do some other things. There are multiple different ways of doing it. I may just take you through one, but here we go. We're going to create a match. Now I've already added games to my collection and I can maybe take you through that in a moment, but you can go to games collection. So these are various games. So I had Lost Ruins of Arnak. I can load up some other things as well. Now I previously had Undaunted Stalingrad. So let me bring up this. I can bring up a match title and just type in something like, I don't know, first match. Who knows? Okay. You can in details. Of course, you don't have to. It's optional. But it could be something like, I don't know, new opponent. Who knows, up to you. Again, you can use any language you like and upload a picture maybe especially if you look at a tournament size thing. You can make this public, as you might imagine. You can make it just so friends can see it, or maybe you want to make it private as just yourself and whoever it is you're playing with. Maybe you are trying something different out, maybe new promos, maybe you're playtesting, who knows. Again, the same thing applies here. Do you want people to be able to see it? Do you want only people to see it who you're requesting, or do you want everyone to see it? Automatically, the time is 30 minutes from this time I am hitting the record button, and that's relating to basically giving time people to have set up, but you can make it whenever you want. You make the duration as long as you wish as well. Of course, that will be tailored relating to the game as well. You can give your rating on the game too. Aside from that, again, are you playing this online? I'm not familiar if you can play this particular one online, or are you playing offline, so maybe that's of interest. And again, if you're playing online, where are you playing it? Of course, offline won't have such an option, and you'll be playing it, for example, at home. Now, how many people can play it? Now, in this case, I know it's a two-player game, but who knows, maybe you are going to experience something like Memoir 44 and have Operation Overlord, whereby you can have lots of players, and maybe you decide things amongst yourself. You can also have a backup list, so if for some reason some people can't make it, then you can have other people can play, and if people think they're particularly good at the game, maybe they also want to have challenging opponents, and thus you can choose whichever skill rating you want to, and again, where you anticipate your level being as well, and vice versa. So you can also have a platform where you're doing it, a place where you're maybe hosting it. So again, this could be YouTube or wherever else that you're using for your social media. Again, I've got a creator account on here, so that's how it works. You can save as draft, you can save and publish, it's up to you. We can go ahead and publish this for now, just to show you, but curiously, we can see there is one seat available. So I've got one seat, and that's how we're going to play it, but that's just showing you how you could do it. Of course, you could save as draft as well. I hadn't selected the game at this point, so let's just select that. Again, it has selected it, and yeah, hit save as draft. But again, we can go back and save as something else too. So we've got public, we've got the platform we're playing offline. That's of course what I was asking about this. Let's go back to the game in question. And again, first, just put in first match. There we go. Or first scenario, as I'm familiar with that one as well. And again, then you can hit save as draft, and again, how you want to play it, or however you wish to do it. So public, we're playing it obviously however we wish to, if we're doing that way. And again, you can select other games too. We could set Stone Age, which I think is great. First play, or whatever it might be. Of course, I have played it before. Playing as a 2, we're playing offline, expected skill 1, 0 waiting lists. We can play a speed game, play in 20 minutes, and yeah, hit save and publish, and however you want to do something there too. Again, you might well see something needs to pop up. We have some information over here. You could be chatting with people as well, so various people you could be chatting with. We can go to other things, obviously more user information. We can go into board games as well. So through this, you can see, we've talked this already, various gamers. So you want to play against certain people. I want someone who is particularly good. So it's minimum rating of 2 in terms of, I don't know, how good they might be at a game. Again, you could type in their name too. So you can find various people who have a certain experience level. Maybe they're not beginners using the site, or beginners of playing a certain game, or in general, maybe newbies at any one game. You can also look under badges as well. So do you want somebody who happens to be a content creator, so you can play against other content creators? And within game as well, you can choose a board game. And again, you can hit search and bring up whichever board games might be there. So again, these are here. You can see whether or not it's a game that I already have, a game that I want to play, a game that's a favourite of mine. Over here you can see this basically represents it is a board game, and this represents, as you can see, it is a board game as opposed to an RPG and PC version or whatever. You can go into expansions as well, so we could do core games only, but let's say if we typed in, Terraforming Mars is a good example, as there's loads of expansions.